Hi everybody, I'm MB. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a quick what's in the bag for 2017 since I have it all set up for the beginning of the year. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the putter I just got. It's the Nike Method Origin. It's the one with the blue, and it's got the insert where it's got all these grooves that are supposed to help the ball take off rolling faster. Actually roll sooner instead of like skipping along and all that. So when you hit it, it's gonna instantly start rolling, or should, and then which gives it more rollout, so you don't have to hit your putts quite as firm, and you can have a little bit more touch with it. Then we'll go down to the irons. I only have 2 or 3 of the same clubs from last year. That would be my couple of the wood and the hybrid and the 60 degree. It's just a cheaper Pine Meadow brand 60 degree lob wedge. I've redone the grip on it just a little bit bigger than how it came, so it helps me from keeping my turning over everything too much and snapping it to the left. My next 2 wedges are 56 and 52, so I have through the wedges I have 52, 56, and 60. And the 52 and 56 are both Cleveland. The 56 is a CG15. It's got the zip grooves, so it's got the normal grooves in it, plus all the little bitty milled grooves in between. The 52 degree is just CG on it. I'm not really sure what model it is, to be completely honest. But I believe they have different shafts in them. But I mean, to me, wedge shafts aren't going to make a whole lot of difference. I don't play enough to really be able to tell the difference. But yeah, the 56 degree has a Cleveland's owned steel shaft in it. Not sure what it exactly is. And then the 52 degree has Dynamic Gold S300, or the True Temper Dynamic Gold S300 shaft. Don't really know much about shafts, so that makes it a little difficult for me to say anything about it, but I just like the way they feel. And for me, the bladier the wedges are, or the more muscle back blade looking they are, such as this one, the more comfortable I am with hitting them. I mean, looking down at this one at a dress, it looks like a knife about to cut through. So it just makes me feel confident that I can get some spin on it and the greens. So for my regular irons, I got 5-through pitching wedge of the Cleveland CG16 Tour. These also have the zip grooves in it. It says it's laser milled. They're not as defined as the 56 degree zip grooves are, but they're there, and can't wait to really get out and play with them. Played with them once so far, and so far I love the feel of them. They have that mid-sized iron look to them. The way they look from the top, to me, just looks great. It's got the nice rounded edge. The lines are good and straight for me. I just love the way they look. I've re-ripped these as well with these red Metalist grips, and they're super tacky, like actually sticky. So hopefully they stay that way. The pitching wedge is a 46 degree. I think I'm used to a 48, but that's okay for me. I mean, I hit the pitching wedge. This pitching wedge is probably going to go like 130 to 135 for me now, whereas my old one was going like 125. But my 52 degree, I usually hit that around 115, 120 range. So I should be okay there. I'm pretty decent with choking down on a club and hitting it about the right distance. I left my old 4-iron in here. It's the Tommy Armour 845S titanium, and it's got that titanium face, which really, when you hit it on the face at all, it just feels like butter. So it's almost like a thicker headed long iron for me that when I go to hit it, it's going to be a little bit easier to hit than these Clevelands for right now. So I mean, if I ever want to move up, or if I feel like I'm better at hitting the ball, I probably try to get one to match the rest of the set, so it look like more bladey looking type of club. And then moving into the hybrid 3-wood driver, I have all TaylorMade stuff from here on. The 3 hybrid and the 3-wood are the same from last year, but I'll go ahead and say them again anyway. 3 hybrid, it's the RBZ Stage 2, 19-degree 3 hybrid. I've regripped this as well. I really need to get the shaft redone because I think it's just a regular flex, and I think when I get way too ahead of the ball, or my hands get way ahead of the club sometimes, so because the flex, it's really, I don't know, it just feels too flimsy most of the time. So a lot of times I'll snap hook it really bad, or I won't even get it off the ground and it's hooking left. So that's something I need to look into getting done. I don't think it's that difficult for somebody to do. So 3-wood, the same Stage 2. This 15-degree 3-wood. Got a fatter grip on it. These longer clubs for me, they really take a lot of time for me to get my timing back after the winter. Like right now, I can't hit 3-wood, 3 hybrid, or the driver. Like I'm just hitting them straight into the ground, and they're just snapping everywhere. So that, to me, that means at least with my swing, I think my hands are getting a little bit ahead of my body instead of laying back and staying smooth. But then the driver, last but not least, got the SLDR in the 10.5, and I have the Matrix Radix SV shaft in it. I forget the weight on it, but it might be like, I don't know, 60 or 55 or something like that. It's supposed to be stiff flex, so I would assume it's heavier. I regripped this, or I put my own grip on, put the whole thing together by myself, so it's hanging in there, still together after going to the range and playing around. So that's all I have for my actual clubs. Nike Extreme Sport 4. It's got all kinds of pockets. I play Strixon balls. I play the Q-Star. And I just like the way that they feel when I hit them good. Most of the other clubs most of the other balls I've ever used, I haven't felt as comfortable with, but these really do the trick for me. I like using the Nike Durafeel gloves. Those are probably my favorite. Just, they feel so good on my hand, and they're really durable. They last for a really long time. Let's see, I have Nike shoes as well. See, they're a little bit dirty because I played in them last week. I don't even remember which ones they are, but they were a couple years old when I got them, but I got them on sale, and they pretty much are just like wearing normal Nike shoes, and they're water resistant. So when I played the other day, it was soggy everywhere. My pants were muddy, my shoes were completely muddy, but my feet never got wet. It was nice. They do a really good job. That's all I have for what's in the bag for 2017. Hopefully I don't have to make any updates for the rest of the year. Remember that you can always check me out on Facebook. Just MB Duncan, D-U-N-C-A-N. You can see what I'm up to. I usually post some pictures of running here and there, or of my babies, and you can see what I'm doing all the time.